Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new piercing video. Now in my last one I did discuss some extreme body modifications, some of the most extreme you could get. In this video I thought I would talk about some of the more like unusual and weirder piercings that you might not have heard of, and some of the more like out of the box sort of modifications. And yeah, so let's just get straight into this. Yeah, that was a horrendous intro. But quickly, just before I do start, if you are new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe because I do videos every single week regarding a whole variety of topics. And let's get me to 100,000. I'm trying to get the silver play button, people. Yes! So to start off this unusual list, we're going to talk about Weenus piercings. Now I know a lot of you probably won't actually know what this is. So basically a Weenus piercing is where you have a piercing in your elbow skin here, and like the fold of your like elbow here. Now this just seems like a very unusual place to actually get pierced. I know there's sort of like a saying in the piercing community, if you can pinch it, you can pierce it. Which yes, that is true. But there's something strange about having a piercing like in this part of your like arm. Like I don't know if it would hurt that much getting it pierced, because like if you get your bit of like your skin here and squeeze as hard as you possibly can, like it just doesn't hurt. Like you can sort of stab it with your nails and it doesn't really hurt. Okay, so everyone now is a task. Everyone here who's watching this, get your elbows and pinch this part of your elbow. Like, does that do anything? Pinch it. Go on, pinch it and like twist it and stuff. I feel like that you would catch it quite a lot when you're just doing things in your daily life, or like it would probably pull out and like, you know, like making yourself bleed and stuff. So next on the list is rhino piercings. Oh my gosh, I have never seen one. Again, I've never seen one of these before, like ever. But rhino piercings are ones that go vertically on the tip of your nose. So it goes through like at the top bit here and then comes out the bottom bit here, which just seems, oh my god, like going through that bit of your cartilage must hurt so much. Just literally pinch the end of your nose here like that a little bit and it hurts, like just pinching it, let alone getting a needle and going through like that part of your skin and having like that, like just having a piercing there. Like that must hurt so much. These obviously do get pierced with like a curved barbell. I don't know if you would get a straight one. Like would that kind of reject? Like could that potentially be classed as like a surface piercing? Would it could like reject at your body, maybe move forward a bit and maybe reject? The same way like a bridge piercing would go from like here to here through there. This would obviously go through here, so that counts as a surface piercing. So would that count as a surface piercing? Would that grow out of your body there? But like that'd be really horrible because you'd be left with quite like a hideous scar. Maybe in like another video I will like stick a couple there, like, and do like a fake piercing, see what a rhino piercing would look like. So next on the list is frowny piercings. Now I have spoke about smiley piercings before, which basically is a piercing that goes, again, I got a hideous face. It goes in like the sort of fluff of skin, like the frenulum skin that's up there. But a frowny piercing is actually on the bottom. Now, when I say this to people, a lot of people don't realize that you can actually get it done. I can't because I don't have like a bit of skin there. So a frowny piercing kind of like goes in this part here. And like, again, with smiley piercings, that is one of those things that I feel like would really damage your gums and would really damage like your teeth, depending on the kind of barber you have. I got a lot of people commenting on my last video talking about smiley piercings, and a person commented and they were a piercer and they said that someone came in to get their like smiley piercing changed, and they had like a curved barbell and there was two massive indents where like the bar was, and I was just thinking to myself, oh my god. But you know, you do you, bitch. Next is finger magnets. Yes, I only read about this last year. Again, it's one of those things that I saw on the internet, but just kind of thought it was like a joke, or like it was like fake and things. People just making up. Finger magnets are basically subdermal implants that go in like the end of the fingers, like underneath the skin here, and they are basically like little magnets. Obviously they're not remarkably strong, but you can pick up things with your fingers and things. A lot of other people do get them somewhere else. Like there are apparently some like reasons, that like medical reasons, that some people can get them done. My grandma, I know it's obviously not in her body, but she had really bad arthritis in her hand, and she wore like this big magnet on her like her wrist, and it actually helped her arthritis in her hand. So I don't know if that's kind of thing that maybe implanting them places could help you. Also, someone said that they were going to get some like placed behind the back of their ear here. Yeah, some people said that having them like behind their ears helped them detect where sound was coming from better. Also, I always wondered, if you were to get magnets under your fingers, how would you like use things like phones? Because wouldn't that like damage the internal like computer stuff? Because obviously you put like a magnet in like computers and things, you're not, like they say you're not meant to do it because it can wipe memories. That's one of those cool things that like people, it would look really funny, like people picking things up with their fingers and they'd be like, oh look, a magneto. So please forgive my pronunciation of the next word, but it's ulva, uvula. It's like I don't know how to say it. So again, this is another one of those piercings that like I can't even, like, first of all, how do you even do it? Like, how do you get the back of your throat to get the piercing through that? Like, to me, I just call it like the gag reflex thing. Like, I don't even know like what it is. It's basically like like a little thing that dangles at the back of your mouth. I don't know what it is about these videos, but I always look so unattractive. I'm either doing this or I'm doing this, or I'm like, I just Also, how do you pierce it without like gagging? I feel like if you put like a bar like thing, everything back there, it would make me gag. Like I don't know how you would do that without like throwing up on the piercer. What? How? How? It must be a really, really bizarre sensation to feel that at the back of your throat. You can make as many jokes as you possibly want. Get your minds out the gutters. Okay, so next one is like not really a thing as much anymore, but it's called bagel heads. Now I showed my friend what a bagel head was a couple days ago and he was triggered. So basically it's like a modification that kind of originated in Japan from my knowledge. It's like a semi-permanent one. It only lasts like maybe like 24 hours. And basically they get like a little needle and they put it in the top of the forehead here, pump in some saline solution. It takes a couple hours for all the solution to go in, and then like it leaves like a big bulbous bomb, like a bulbous sort of like pouch here, and then the person like the person doing the like procedure pushes in the center and it creates like a bagel shaped person like thing on the head. Again, this thing isn't permanent. It does only last a few hours, but like I don't like, to me personally, I don't see the point in doing it. I guess it's the kind of same thing as like suspension, although suspension apparently gives you quite like a high. If you don't know what suspension is, basically like people get like hooks and things and they put it underneath their skin and then use it as like and they get like suspended from these hooks like and hang, and apparently it can give you like quite a euphoric high, like you can feel quite euphoric through it. But bagel heads, I don't know what that would really do to you. Again, I would wonder as well, like where is all this solution that's in your head going? Like is that going into your brain? Like is that like, I don't know where it's going. Like that would scare me too much to think I've got like so much saline solution like injected into my forehead and then it sort of like just disappears. Next on the list is finger piercings. I've been told to get finger piercings so many times. People keep saying get one here, get one here, get one here, but like my fingers are so like, I don't understand how people can get finger piercings because like it's so like it's literally just bone with a tiny bit of skin. Like I can't, like, obviously I know I'm really, really skinny, but like I like just the thought of trying to get a little piercing through here, because like my hand is obviously quite thin, to try and get like a piercing through that bit of my finger just seems like insane and improbable. Like it would just come out, and people obviously get like dermals and stuff in like their knuckles and things, and also it would reject. Like I'm surely that wouldn't last very much in your hand because you obviously are moving your hands all the time. Your body will reject that piercing so fast, like so fast. To me it just doesn't seem worth like getting a piercing there. Again, if any of you have had finger piercings or like finger dermals, please let me know. And staying on the hands, I have spoken about this one before, but it's hand webbing piercings. Now this is actually something that I was going to get. I was going to get this a few years ago, decided against it. And it's basically where a piercing goes through, let me do it, it sort of goes through this part of your webbing in your hand, like there. Now, I was going to get this done, but my piercer did talk me out of it because she said, you know, it just comes out really easily. Again, it's one of those problematic piercings where, like, you can catch it a lot. Like, it's not something that's going to be easy to live with. And again, they do have a lifespan. They do reject out of your body. Yeah, I'm never going to get this done. I never will get this done. Again, there's no judgment if you do want it. I think it looks so awesome, but, like, just picking things up, just on a daily basis, just holding a phone or something, like I hold it here, like, and it would just be catching on it here. I just feel like it's not something that you could really live with, like, for a long time. So that has been some of the more unusual and strange piercings that you might not have heard of, and some body modifications that are a little bit different. Please comment down below if you do have any others that I have missed out, and you can I'll maybe do like another part of this, or like maybe another extreme one, I don't know. But let me know. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe because I do videos every single week regarding a whole variety of topic. Hit the like button, all my social media links in the description. There's some more videos there if you would like to go to watch it. And I'm pretty sure you didn't understand a single word of that. Bye.